Hey, what's happening, Disney Reviewers? Me, the Guy01, and welcome back to our Batman Arkham Knight walkthrough. In the last episode, the Arkham Knight chased us underground in his giant drill thing before destroying the Batmobile, and now we're going after Scarecrow, following a lead. And that's really all I remember. I don't really remember what happened last week. It was, like I said, there you can see right there, December 26th, so it was a full week ago, and lots happened since then, so I don't really remember all what's happened, or all what happened, so hopefully this will catch us up. That's right, now I remember. Commissioner Gordon got taken captive, and yeah, there we go. Now, hopefully this saved in a good spot. Yeah, there's the Batmobile getting destroyed. That's right, we finally found Gordon. And now, yep, Vision sprints darkly inside the Betrayed as they stare at reminders of debts unpaid. So yeah, we found Gordon, and I believe this is what ends up leading to the big confrontation between Arkham Knight and Batman, where Arkham Knight's identity is revealed. And I've tried to stay a little, like, secretive, I guess, with that reveal. I haven't, like, said who it is. I've tried not to spoil it, but I mean, I feel like if you don't know who it is at this point,
you know that, right? I can do whatever I want. Nobody's watching. It's just you and all of us. You don't even know.
And me. Dang it. I was trying to get that guy first. You.
I told you to come. It's too late to run now.
That's right. Now you're all in trouble.
Come on, man, get back up.
Death and glory. Form 20 fear takedowns. Oh, goodbye. Hoo-yah. That's what you gotta do. Ow. You gotta get them before. You gotta get those sword guys before they can get you. Hoo-yah. Ow. Oh crap. No! I didn't realize that they had the electrical guys. Dang it. Alright. You come over here. Took him out of the air. Cool. Dang it. Did I not counter those? I thought I did. Yeah. Oh, we've actually lost a good amount of health. I haven't even, like, noticed. It feels like we weren't really getting hit that much. You! Get back here. Whoa. Gotta get the guys in white. Oh, no. Ow. Dang it. Come on. Hey, get out of here. Ow. Dang it. No, don't charge him. Ow. Ow. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Come on.
That's not how it works.
Dang it. Right. You gotta get rid of these guys with swords. Oh. And now we're just taking down the last guys. Man, we were down to one hit. Alright. We could have done better there.
Get me out of here, Batman. We need to get Scarecrow.
I need to go get Scarecrow. You need to be careful.
Turn around. Who are you? You really have no idea. Dangerous. Jason. But you're dead. Let's not fall out here, Bats. I might have told you a teeny tiny little lie. But come on, look at the boy. You did good. We did good. You should be proud. What's the matter? Lost for words? Expected more. I'm hurt. Joker sent me the film.
hit you! And you just left me to die! That's not what happened.
You always told me, Bruce, focus on what I want to achieve, and it'll happen. You wanna know what I want now? Huh? I want you dead.
Can't hide from me! I will hunt you down!
That's such a cool reveal. That transition from Arkham Knight to Red Hood. So well done. That's a...
Jason's taking a sniping position. I need to get close. Take him by surprise.
I hate these. I always talk about how much I hate these kind of stealth ones where you can't really mess up. Okay, down we go.
Did you even look for me? Or did you just look for a replacement?
That's a good point. That's something I mentioned. I feel like I mentioned this when we saw like the big like flashback episode in the theater where Joker basically showed us everything that happened. Cause there's a weird like timeline thing with this. If we're supposed to trust exactly what we saw, with Batman basically taking in Tim as the new Robin while Jason was still missing, and while he was still alive too. Cause normally,
Finally get to see you die.
how that story goes is Jason, you know, gets captured by Joker, gets beaten and tortured, and then eventually killed. Batman finds the dead body, knows for sure that Jason's dead, and then he goes several weeks, if not months, without a Robin, and that's when Tim basically figures out who Batman is, and is like, hey, you need a Robin, because without a Robin, you're kind of going out of control. Like, you're really getting out of control.
How long before you stop searching for me?
How long before you gave up?
Yeah, I forget what we're supposed to do here. Do I really just have to get, like, under him?
You won't win. Not this time.
Let me climb. It's giving me, like, the prompt. Climb. Climb. There we go. Oh, we were already up here. Okay. So... please don't, like, just randomly decide to... Please, like, hang on to the ledge and don't just jump over, please.
You're gonna beg with my boot on your neck.
Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Gotcha.
Jason, I can help you.
There's no helping me. You're not the only one with sidekicks. Go get him, Batman. Give me a stop. We're done. Our level is clear. Let's draw the fire. Got a signal. Surveillance traces everywhere. Trying to locate origin.
No. Great, we got one of these guys who can track. And we got a drone. Well, this hope is going to be fun. Well, hopefully this should give us plenty of time to talk, because there's actually a lot of stuff to talk about this week, and a lot of DC stuff to talk about. But before we get too far, I do kind of want to... I do kind of want to try to figure out, like, what exactly happened here, because, like I said, it's kind of a weird order of events. Again, this is assuming that what we saw in, like, the Joker's vision was actually what happened. Because it is kind of weird that Batman took in Tim before knowing for sure that Jason was dead. Because then we also, it's implied later in a later cutscene where Jason basically says that he was being held in Arkham Asylum. And, you know, so we know it had to have happened before the events of the Arkham Asylum game. As shortly after Arkham Asylum, we then go into Arkham City, and Joker dies shortly after that, so it's weird that, you know, are we to assume, and I remember there's like a video on YouTube about, like, again, what exactly happened to Jason in this game, or in this franchise, and like the order of events, but it's kind of like the thing where, so was Jason in Arkham Asylum during the events of Arkham Asylum? Like, could we have found Jason, or the room that Jason was being held in? And again, it's that whole thing of, did he ever actually die? Because remember, in the original comics, Jason, when Joker kills Jason, he's actually killing Jason. Jason does actually die. He then just gets resurrected with the Lazarus Pit. So, does Jason actually end up getting killed by Joker in this universe, or are we supposed to believe that he was alive this whole time? Because if that's the case, then yeah, it's really weird that Batman would have taken in Tim before knowing for sure that Jason was dead. Okay, we're down to 4, and I think, yeah, one of them's Jason, so I think we can take the rest of these guys out. Well, how you like that? That's how you do it. That's Batman style right there. Okay, so he's controlling the drone right now. Uh-oh. So he's controlling the drone, but we somehow gotta get under there. And the drone's all the way over there, so I think we're in a good spot to do it now, right? Or maybe not. Well, yeah, because I'm assuming that Jason can only see what the drone sees, and then where that red spot is. So if we can disable that drone. There we go. And then drop. Ow.
Can't look me in the eye? Come out!
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Knew he was gonna spot me. Alright, so I think we're good now. Got him again.
Joker got to you. I know what it's like. Don't pretend to understand!
I do have to admit, I don't really like...
You'll die in there.
Oh, crap.
Pain.
I forgot how this works. Electrical charge.
That's a bad idea.
Why?
I need to escape through the shutter before the gas is released.
What shutter? That one? Oh, we're gonna die. I always forget how these work. We're gonna die. Yep. Well, that was quick. That was a powerful gas.
This makes us even, Bruce.
Ow. I didn't kill you. To be fair, though, I am like half Joker now, so maybe... Okay, maybe that's a little fair. Alright, we're even.
You're not the only one with
Are you kidding me? We have to do this whole thing again?
Picking up a signal here. Got noise everywhere. I'm searching for a lock-on. Damn it. Signal's gone.
Crap. I just went right into, like, the side of the drone, I think.
Remember what I taught you, man. He's just a man hiding behind a mask. Signal's back.
No, it's not.
Signal's gone. Damn.
Okay, before we get into this, I want to see how to do this, because I get the feeling if I don't, we're just gonna die again.
We're good. We're in control. Don't panic. Screw you. Maybe I want to panic.
I'll panic if I want. You can't tell me what to do. I'll panic if I want.
Over here. Let's shut it down and see what happens.
Alright, I think that's the guy who's able to lock in on us when we're going to detective mode.
What happened? Oh, I know. You think he's dead? No, he's still breathing. You think it's Batman? Yeah, he's here. Somewhere.
Where else would it be? I mean, you know I'm here.
He's watching. Stay alert.
Yeah, stay alert.
Can't beat us, Batman. We've got the night on our side. I bet he's terrified. Us and the night. He doesn't have chance.
Yeah, because the night has scared me so much before. I was so clearly terrified of the Arkham Knight. Got spotted by that drone again. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. They're looking up. Oh, they're over there now. Okay, cool.
Checking on man down.
No, come back.
Get him down and see what's wrong with him.
Alright, where's... There he is. Ah. Get back here. Got him.
Thinks he's a hero, boys. Let's prove he's not.
I'm not. I'm a coward. And now I run away.
Thanks, got our backs on this one. In the restaurant.
Yes, go to the restaurant. No, not you, drone. Alright, drone, you need to buzz off.
We're losing control of this. Everybody fan out and stay sharp. We still have him outnumbered. This isn't like the drills. He's faster than I thought. Nothing we can do for him. We spread out. Get revenge.
Can I... Oh, I don't have fear built... Oh, no, I do have fear built up. Why can't I attack him?
They're not afraid.
Got him. Oh, apparently they are. My fear meter says something different. Alright. So we know how to get to the Arkham Knight from this point. Now how do we control... How do we get out once we're in there? I feel like it's something super simple too, like... I'm trying to see, it's like the chute is there, but that just takes us underground. Is there another way? Gordon's nervous. Oh, I will. Don't worry, G. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so got that.
Bad idea. Jason will spot me.
Dang it. Fine. time to go, time to go, time to go. Okay, so we're here now, so... What controls this shutter that comes down? Okay, I don't think he sees me. Okay, he doesn't. Oh, and there's the,
Still hear him laughing. He's still in my head.
Tell me about it. Trust me, Jason, I understand. I understand it so much more than you realize. Give me that River trophy. We're gonna have to go back and get the other one too. Because it didn't save. There's our clue. Right? Isn't this where we see... Or is it another area? There's an area where we can see like pictures that Jason's been taking of us. Yeah, so there's like the clock tower, Ace Chemicals. Forget. Okay, we're probably just gonna have to.
Won't be quick, Batman. You will suffer.
We're just gonna have to take out Jason and try to figure it out. Okay, maybe from here can we see something? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Joker got to you. I know what it's like. Don't pretend to understand.
Alright, time to move.
You'll die in there. In pain.
Is it something here?
I need to get out through the shutter before they release the gas.
And what controls it? We're gonna die again. I know it. We're gonna die. Yep, we're dead. For crying out loud. Okay. I might need to look something up. I hate looking stuff up for this, because you should not need to look... You should not need to look up stuff like this.
This is justice. This is what you deserve.
This is now attempt number 3 for the same just Predator mission. And it's not even like it's that hard, it's just I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Escape from the closed wing via a hatch in the shutter. So it's a hatch in the shutter.
You're not the only one with sidekicks.
Okay, let's try this again. Nope. Don't go there. I don't know what he grabbed onto, but... Alright, since this is attempt number 3... No, stop going over there! He keeps trying to grab a ledge.
He's watching. Stay alert.
Says we're going through the motions now, basically. We've already got this whole part figured out. Now seems to be a good time to talk about some of the stuff that's been going on with DC this past week. So DC has recently announced 2 delays to 2 major projects, and shocker, they're both Batman things. The Batman 2 with Robert Pattinson has been delayed, and will now not be coming out until late 2027. So, if I remember correctly, the Batman 2 was originally supposed to come out in late 2024, but then it got delayed pretty early on into 2025. And now this past week they just announced that it's getting delayed until like October 2027. So another so it's been delayed about 3 years now. If I remember correctly, I feel like I remember that it was supposed to originally come out in 2025, or not 2025, late 2024. I feel like I remember that. Or maybe it was always supposed to be late 2025. But no matter what, it's now been pushed back to October 2027. And I feel like this movie has been delayed a couple times, which is why I'm saying I feel like it was originally supposed to come out in 2024. Because I feel like I remember when it first got delayed, people were like, okay, it's only like a year or so. Let them take their time, no problem. That's not a big deal. you know, you want them to take their time with something like this. Don't rush it. But now it's like, okay, it's delayed another 2 years. It's like, okay, now this is getting a little weird. It's like, what's going on? Why is the game delayed so much? And apparently part of that's because they haven't even started filming yet. I saw something recently that said the Batman 2 is just got scheduled to start filming this year, 2025. What? No. Get me out. Oh, they're doing mimes. They're not blowing the grates yet. Where's this other guy? I only see two, and then Jason. Oh, there he is. He's hiding out over there. He's smart. He knows I don't want to go over to Jason. But yeah, it's like, okay, got delayed a year, not too big a deal. But now it's like, okay, now it's another 2 years, so something's going on. So in addition to the Batman 2, the Brave and the Bold movie, which was supposed to be, I believe, the first Batman movie of the DCU, has also been delayed. I don't think they have announced a new release date for the Brave and the Bold movie. I forget if that one is a... No. I was going for the Fear multi-takedown, but he went into a glide. Is this the same button? Great, now they're separated. Okay, so there's a hatch in this drop-down door. I think I got spotted again. No. Alright, come on guys, get back here. So that's the guy who's planning all the mines. Can I detonate them on this guy? I could. Yeah, you just have a gun. That guy just has a gun. I can disable your guns. Huh. Okay. Go back to the remote hacking device. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna fall asleep here. They're spreading out a lot more. And they keep going over to where Jason is. Ah, dang it. We're too close to the mine. Come on, come over here. So I think the mines get disabled when they're close to them, so that might help. Oh, here comes your friend. Perfect. Through the roof. Alright. Down to this last guy. Yeah, he spotted me. Oh, this is probably bad. Okay, back up the chute. What do you mean we, buddy? You're all alone. No, don't do that. Stop it. Oh. Oh, hello.
You're gonna beg with my food on your neck.
Hello. Hopefully that drone doesn't see me. You can't see me through the floor, right? Stop taunting me. You know what? You? Oh, I can't use it. Dang it. Where'd he go? There he is.
It won't be quick, Batman. You will suffer.
And then... pick up that Riddler trophy. And up we go. Alright, come on.
I'm not your sidekick anymore. I grew up.
Alright. Okay, no, let's go back here. Yeah, you grew up, but you're still wearing my costume. So... Nope, don't want that one. This one. Can't be too grown up, can you, big boy?
It was all about you. What Joker did. He ruined me to spite you.
Exactly, so by you doing this, you're basically proving his point, helping him win, whatever you want to say. Don't be part of his game, Jason.
Joker got to you. I know what it's like. Don't pretend to understand.
Ow. Alright, let's figure this out.
You'll die in there.
Are you kidding me? It was that thing? Really? There was a window there the whole time? How did I miss that? Well, that door is useless. There's a giant window in it.
I learned how to take a little pain, Batman. I learned from the best. But you can't hurt what you can't see.
Why are these guys like
Deflection armor.
blue?
Your sensors won't work. Use your eyes, Batman. You remember how.
You know what? You've got a point there. You see this? Also, I mean, yeah, they're reflective, so I can't see them in my detective mode, which for a player like me is very bad because I depend on that thing a lot. Oh, jeez. He's like, help! Help! Huh. Is he going to, like, go unconscious? No, he's just terrified. Yeah, shoot him down. Is he even gonna fall? Oh. No. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, he's kind of just laying down. I don't think he ever went unconscious. Alright, let's try this guy. No! Yeah, like I said, for a player like me, I rely a lot on the, he's falling. He's falling forever. No! He's like, guys, help! It's cutting off the circulation of my foot! Help! And I don't know where they're shooting. It's funny. Like, they don't have enough room to fall, so they're just laying on the roof. So in addition to the Batman 2 getting delayed and Batman Brave and the Bold getting delayed, which, like I said before, I don't think has a new release date yet. At least not one that I've seen. Alright, 4 arms. So there's 3 guys left. And one of them, so yeah, 4 guys left. One of them's Jason. So, oh, and the rest of them are right here. Can I do a fear multi-takedown?
No, it's not.
Oh, they're not afraid of me yet. I wonder if this will make them afraid. As soon as they turn their backs, I got him. Are you afraid now? Fear me. Oh, jeez. We're just making a pile.
Get your act together. Remember your training, or you'll end up like the rest of these guys. You don't scare us, Batman.
I mean, this is almost getting, like, silly at this point. Like, it's...
I'll get him down and see what's wrong with him.
I'm just doing the same thing over and over, and it's working every time. What happened to not being like the other guys? Now go check on him. Go check on your friend.
Hurry up, you gotta tell him.
I mean, I'm playing on, like, easy mode now. And now I stand corrected. So can't go to that one. So we gotta get to that lower level, looks like.
Take these guys out and let's get going.
I'm getting there, Jim. Hold on. Okay, where's... He's over there. Alright, pop out.
I finally get to see you die.
And into the grate we go. I think this is the room now. Where we see, like, his, like, Robin shrine.
I was just a kid. Turned me into a soldier. Sent me to war.
That's another Scarecrow riddle. And you were a good soldier, kid. Alright, I'm a little distracted right now. You, get out of here. Give me back my remote hacking device. Oh, I can't get to him yet? Is there a way to get higher?
You had so many chances to kill him. It's your fault Joker got to me. Hey, Hyde. Not
Ow.
with me. Come out.
That hurt.
You owe me that.
Okay, where are you looking? Okay, up we go, up we go, up we go. Got him.
Stand down, Robin. Don't call me that. It's not who I am.
Ow. Nope.
There's no escape.
Really?
This time.
No escape, huh? Seems to be a real easy escape.
I'm not afraid of you, Bruce. You're not a legend to me.
Great, now we got these things to worry about. Alright.
How long before you stop searching for me?
I think we can only blind one at a time still. Nope, get back here. Alright, hide. Hide. Ah, please don't see me. Alright, got him.
There's no...
I didn't mean to destroy Sentry Gun. Whatever, we did it.
You're Robin, Jason. You're not what he made you. Stop! Stop talking to me!
Whoa!
You did this to me.
I'm sorry.
You left me to rot in that abandoned wing of Arkham for over a year.
It's not too late. We can fix this. Together. Alfred, I found Jason.
Excuse me, sir. I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you said that you found Master Todd.
You heard right.
My God, is he all right?
No. No, he's not.
Again, I have to... Oh,
Oh, guess that's the end of the Arkham Knight. He chose the name himself, you know. Bless him. Where better to drive a man crazy than in the madhouse? Oh, I miss that place, don't you? Who knows? Maybe we'll end up back there one day, eh?
and again, I have to mention this again, how cool that first cutscene is when he takes off the Arkham Knight cowl and all that's left is the Red Hood helmet.
Get out of here, Batman. We need to get Scarecrow.
I know. And you know, a lot of people complain about Jason Todd in this game and how he's so whiny and everything, and
Over here, Batman. I can take you to Crane.
how like that whole plot twist of Jason becoming the Arkham Knight is kind of weird, or they don't like it. But I think we can all agree that the voice actor for Jason is
The
amazing.
roof. Scarecrow's there.
What happened?
I went after Crane. Got caught.
Jim, I'm sorry about Barbara.
Don't. Let's just get this over with.
Oh, we just walked through that pile of bodies.
I should have stopped him.
Jim, look out.
Oh, God. Just the pile of bodies. Ow. Whoa. Whoa, no. Alright, how do we defeat the big guys with the shot gloves again? I forgot. And I also believe, Gordon just said we're going to the roof. I believe this leads to another big cutscene. So this might actually be the last episode of the story, if I remember correctly. Just unload everything on him. Girl. You good, Jim?
Okay, Jim.
I've been worse.
Confront and apprehend Scarecrow. Yeah, I think this ends up leading to the big final cutscene. So this might be it. This could be the last episode of the story. Like I said before, we're gonna come back to this game to do the most wanted stuff and all the side missions. So we still got a lot left in this game. Trust me. And like I was saying before, in addition to the delays to the two Batman movies, there's also some other news that's again concerning Batman, where some images. Okay, so here's a weird thing. So this past week, some images for the Batman movie, the first Batman movie of the DCU, have been released. One is just like a from below shot of Batman standing on a roof, like you see him through a glass ceiling. And then another one is just a image of the Gotham skyline. Now, there seems to be, at least from my understanding, or maybe this is all just me, some confusion on what these images actually are. Because everyone's like initial reaction to these images is talking about Batman's appearance and noting how big he looks. And this has people basically already like hypothesizing who Batman's actor is. It's like look how jacked he is. That must be like Alan Ritchson based on how jacked he is. But here's the thing. They have still yet to announce who is playing Batman. So I think there's some people who think that these images are like stills from the movie or like behind the scenes pictures. And it's like they haven't even started yet. They have not started making this movie. They have not even cast anyone yet to play Batman, so you know they haven't started filming. So I think these are either concept art images or they're stills from a upcoming animated Batman movie, which could very well still take place in the DCU, because I know James Gunn has said that the DCU is going to include live action, TV shows, animation. We see that with Creature Commando, so I think...
Jim, I just want to say, working with Barbara, it was an honor. Don't. Even if you'd known what she was doing, you couldn't have stopped her.
Stubborn like her old man.
Brave.
You know, you see a lot in this job, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. But I'll never forget taking a witness statement from an 8-year-old boy who'd just seen his parents coming down.
You were kind, Jim.
I was thinking I may never get a chance to tell you this, to say sorry.
You don't need to.
We're the same, Bruce. We'd do anything for our family.
And he's about to prove it right now. Spoiler.
Come on.
On your knees, Crane. Now.
So you did it. I must admit I had my doubts that you could make this happen.
I'm not asking again.
And I'm not talking to you. It is time.
Time for what?
Jim. I'm sorry. It was the only way. Get me my daughter.
Dad!
Barbara. Are you all right? Did he hurt you?
What are you doing?
Call in the transport. We're leaving.
Sir,
It is time for the people of Gotham to see their savior for who he truly is. A man, just a man, devoid of hope, betrayed by his friends, crippled by fear.
let her go.
You both still have a part to play.
We had a deal.
Once I understood your greatest fear, controlling you was simple. You blame yourself for her condition. You need to protect her, but buried deep down is the inevitability that you will one day fail. And that fear makes you mine. Think very carefully about your next move, Commissioner. Her life depends on it.
Dad! No!
Did you think I wanted him dead? Did you think that would save your daughter? Do you know what happens when a man refuses to be controlled by his fears? He must face them.
No, take me. Please, it's not her you want. Take me.
You don't scare me.
Shh. It's okay to be afraid.
Getting Die Hard flashbacks. See, Spider-Man, that's how you do it.
Are you hurt?
I thought Dad killed you.
He knew what he was doing.
Aim for the symbol.
There! Where are they taking you? Where's the Batmobile?
Destroyed.
What?
Don't worry. Lucius made us fair.
He always does. I'll take 2. I mean, at this point, it'd be dumb not to. Didn't get time to get it painted, though.
Suite of upgrades, including an EMP weapon.
That's awesome. Wow. So yeah, I kind of got a little ahead of myself there. I thought the big final cutscene where Batman gets unmasked happened right there. I forgot that there's a whole nother section of the game. But yeah, I mean, man, the people, talk about the story of this game and all the plot holes, which there are some and some notable ones.
Range of their remote control.
Especially pretty much everything involving Joker. There's a hole in it that you can kind of pick apart. Uh-oh. But the drama in this game is basically everything with Scarecrow is great. And that moment right there where Scarecrow lets go of Barbara and basically pushes her off the edge, I think there's a part of you that you can believe that they might actually go and pull the trigger on that and actually kill her off. Because I mean, remember the marketing of this game? The whole marketing about it was talking about how this is basically this is his last night. This is Batman's last outing. I mean, the opening line of the game is, "This is how the Batman dies." So you're very it's very reasonable to assume this is the end. So killing off Barbara was not out of the realm of the possibility, especially when I think after they kill Ivy, you realize they really could kill anyone at this point.
He just wasted a twin rattler.
Ow. Okay, I think there's only one left. Nope. Thread the needle. Man, this one's taking a lot more.
Alpha target just hit Diamondback. Marker breached.
Got him. Dang, we only have one hit left in us.
Boss, you can't.
Hello. Your Uber has arrived.
Scarecrow's going to kill him, isn't he?
Not while he can use him to get to me.
Oh, how chivalrous. Remember the time you carried me like that? I don't, because I was dead.
I'll get you set up at the precinct. We'll find your father.
You were lighter, Joker. Honestly, you could probably actually look that up. In the character bios, you could see each character's weight.
Scarecrow manipulated me. I watched you die.
He gassed you, Bruce. You don't need to worry about us or feel responsible. We're fighting with you, not for you, okay?
It's good to have you back. Cash, I found Barbara. I'm bringing her to the lockup.
She's alive. Thank God. What about Gordon?
He was captured by Scarecrow.
You've got to be kidding me.
You'll get him back, Cash.
One Gordon for another.
You know what I think it is? That's Batman. Step on it.
So yeah, that whole thing with the first look, because when the pictures were released, they were like tagged with the caption "First look at Batman in the DCU," and you know, I think those were a little misleading because I don't think that's like a set picture or like a frame from the film, because I don't think they've even begun making it yet. Because when they begin making it, before they begin making it, you know they're going to reveal who the actor playing Batman is. They're not going to try to get through making the movie before they reveal that.
Where's Tim? Is he okay?
I left him at the movie studios. He's fine.
Barbara, it's great to see you.
Hello, Aaron. It's been a while.
Barbara's going to be helping out here.
Whatever you say. She work for you now? Hell, what am I saying? We all do, right?
Okay, let's see. First, establish comms with the clock tower computer. They really should upgrade these machines. Okay, we're in. Damn it. Scarecrow's men are already there.
They're trying to take out the server room. Copy the data off the mainframe.
I can't. The militia are locking down our access. We've lost the connection. We need that data. It's the only way to find my dad.
I'll handle it.
You can't go there. They'll be expecting you.
I'm counting on it.
I knew he was going to say that. I was going to say that's what I'm counting on.
All these years later, and I've still got a soft spot for little Barbara Gordon. Fortunately, mine's not right between the vertebrae.
Dang, he just can't let it go, can he? Alright, well, while we're here, this is a really good place to stop. Because this basically begins the last section of the game. Because yeah, Arkham Knight, like Joker said, that's the end for the Arkham Knight. He's done for the game at this point. The only other involvement Jason has in this game from now on is a DLC where you play as Red Hood. So yeah, Arkham Knight is done for. So this is a good place to stop. Now we're just solely focused on Scarecrow. So I'm going to kind of wrap up what I was saying before earlier. Again, like I keep saying, I don't think that image we see of Batman is anything more than concept art, or, like I said, this could be a frame from an animated movie that's in the works, and it's not actually our first look at the live-action Batman, but just our first look at a Batman in the DCU. And that's what I'm assuming that is, because it's just something about it, because not only is it like the whole fact that they have not even announced who's playing Batman, partly because I don't think they actually have anyone nailed down just yet, something about that image just doesn't look real to me. It looks like a 2D image. It looks like either like a piece of animation or just like a concept art kind of thing. It just doesn't look like real. So I don't think it should be taken as seriously as people are taking it right now, because I know people are kind of freaking out about that image, which, well, it's cool that we finally get our first look at what Batman's going to look like and what that Batman movie is going to look like, even if it is just through concept art. That's a cool thing to see now, because, you know, we haven't seen anything up to this point, really, with Batman. Which seems odd, considering, you know, you can't have a DC anything without Batman, so the fact that so little has come out about Batman in the DCU is a little weird. Also, I know Alan Richardson is like the big like fan casting for Batman. This might be an unpopular opinion or a hot take. I don't think he should play Batman. Main reason, I think he's too old to play Batman in the DCU. Specifically be the DCU Batman. I don't think, let me clarify that, I don't think he's too old to play Batman. I think he's too old to be the DCU Batman. As in, I don't think he should be the Batman for the DCU. Because think about it. Robert Downey Jr. played Iron Man for over 10 years. Chris Evans played Captain America for over 10 years. You know, these are Samuel L. Jackson has been playing Nick Fury for over 10. He's going on 15 years playing Nick Fury. So I think whoever they end up getting to play Batman has to be someone who's able to play the role realistically for at least a decade. And Alan Richardson's already in his early 40s. So if he starts now, he'll be in his 50s by the time, if we assume that he only plays Batman for about 10 years. Before either the DCU ends or they transition to Batman like retiring or do like a Batman Beyond storyline or something like that. Kingdom to Come, Dark Knight Returns, whatever. So I think they need someone who's able to do this role for an extended period of time. And I just think it's too late for Alan Richardson at this point. Especially considering that it's still going to be a couple years before the first Batman DCU movie comes out. So he could be in if he was to play Batman, he'd be in his mid-50s then at that point. And again, that's assuming he plays for 10 years. Because, again, even someone like Henry Cavill, who, he only played Superman 4 times, that was over a span of close to a decade that he played Superman. So, it should be someone who can realistically play Batman for an extended period of time. And, most likely play a young Batman, at least at the beginning. Because they have to do an origin story for Batman, right? I mean, if they're really trying to follow the MCU formula, finally, and actually follow it, they kind of have to start out with an origin movie for each character, and then a solo movie, and then then they can get their big Justice League movie where they all cross over finally. But these all are gonna be years apart, each installment. So I think they just need to go for someone younger. Now, will that end up being? I don't know. Again, Alan Richardson would be a cool older Batman. He could be a great Arkham Knight era Batman, a Batman who's been doing this for 10, 15, 20 years at this point. He'd be a great for this era of Batman, a Batman who's on the verge of retiring and he knows he's getting older, he's slowing down. He'd be great for that, but I don't think he'd be good to play the young Batman who's starting out, the Batman who first meets Superman, the Batman who forms the Justice League, the Batman who, we see him grow and develop over the course of a decade. I just think he's too old to play that version of Batman and play Batman for that long. But that just might be a hot take or an unpopular opinion on my side. But that's just me. But I think that's a realistic concern with casting Alan as Batman. But speaking of castings, in addition to all the Batman stuff, DC also announced that Jason Momoa has been cast as Lobo in the Supergirl movie, which is set to start filming this year, I believe. Which, it's funny because Jason Momoa has been kind of, what's the term? Not auditioning, but pushing to basically be cast as Lobo and to play Lobo. He's been wanting to play Lobo for, I feel a couple of years now. He's talked about it. Basically ever since it was confirmed that the DC extended universe was getting rebooted. He said he's wanted to play Lobo, and I think even before that he's mentioned it. And it's funny because when he was cast as Aquaman, I mean, visually, when you look at Jason Momoa and you're and you hear that he's cast as Aquaman, it's okay, I see that. That makes sense. That's a good casting right there. But then when you actually know who Jason Momoa is and you know who Lobo is, and then you hear that Jason Momoa is cast as Lobo, you're oh, that's perfect casting. Because not only does he visually look like Lobo, because he looked like Aquaman. You could very easily buy him being Aquaman just by how he looks. But when you know who Jason Momoa is and his kind of personality and the way he talks, and you know Lobo and the way he talks, and it's oh, not only is he the perfect match visually and aesthetically for, and physically for Lobo, but personality-wise, he's perfect casting. And I already see people comparing it to when Chris Evans got cast as Human Torch first, and it's like, okay, that's a good fit. And then he gets cast as Captain America, and it's like, oh, that was a perfect fit. There are people already kind of making that comparison with Jason Momoa as Lobo, which I think that'll be really fun to see him as Lobo. Because again, just visually, he physically looks like Lobo, but I think really personality-wise is what's gonna really show why this is a great casting. Because just the way his whole attitude is very similar to Lobo. That whole, like, I just see him playing a great Lobo, and it should be really fun to see. And this also kind of opens a door with, hey, if we're allowed to bring back actors from, the DCEU, and, even if they're in different roles, we could bring back some other people too. Not everyone, and you probably don't want to, basically just cast all the same actors in the same roles again. But we could still bring some of them back. It'd be cool to see Gal Gadot return. You could do a lot of stuff with her. You could have her play a lot of characters. You could have Ben Affleck come back and have him play a handful of characters. J.K. Simmons could come back and play someone, or you can bring him back as Gordon. He can play just about anyone, really. Jeremy Irons could come back, either as Alfred or as someone else. Again, there's a lot of... If we're open to bringing back these people, these actors as other characters, we can bring back a lot of people. It'll be cool to see... Maybe they could bring back Henry Cavill, have him play someone else. It'll be kind of weird because everyone's always just going to see him as Superman, but they could do something with him. There's now the doors are open, so we can do kind of do anything with it now.
The data's all encrypted, Batman, but they can still do a lot of damage. We need to get control of the servers and find Dad.
Don't you tell me what to do. And then the one last thing I want to talk about was, again, funnily enough, another Warner Brothers thing.
The clock tower is all yours.
Funnily enough, another Warner Brothers thing, which is Cartoon Network's website has been shut down. Now, I remember mentioning a few months ago, talking about how Cartoon Network's, like, one of their main studios, or it might have even been their headquarters, got shut down. And people were already speculating then that Cartoon Network might be shutting down, like, for good. Like, either they were going under or something was going on. Maybe they were merging with someone else. But then nothing kind of came from it. Kind of got quiet for a little bit. And even Cartoon Network, or Warner Brothers Discovery, who owns Cartoon Network, came out and said Cartoon Network's not going away. People are overreacting. But now this past week, the website's been shut down. And I was like, okay, what's going on? Because obviously it's something. And apparently what the speculation is Warner Brothers Discovery, the parent company that owns Cartoon Network, is considering shutting down the Cartoon Network channels. So the channels will go away, Cartoon Network and Boomerang, those will go away, and all the shows are going to go on HBO Max. Which is like, come on. Now, at this point, nothing is confirmed. That just kind of seems to be speculation, but Warner Brothers has talked about doing a kind of, what do they call it, reorganizing or restructuring of their company and all, like, their subsidies, is that the word? Basically all the companies under them. We saw that, which apparently that means anything that's not making them a lot of money, they're going to get rid of. Because, I mean, it was just earlier this year that Warner Brothers shut down Rooster Teeth and all of the channels under Rooster Teeth. They bought Rooster Teeth for like a couple years ago, and then they shut them down. And now it's like, okay, now you've got Cartoon Network, which has been around for 20 plus years. Now that seems to be on the verge of getting shut down, and just everything getting transferred to HBO Max. It's like, come on, man. And you can already kind of see it. You've kind of seen it for the past couple years with Cartoon Network, because they've basically just been going on like cruise control with like Cartoon Network and Boomerang. They have not like added a new like bumper or commercial for Cartoon Network or Boomerang in the last like, it feels like five years. Now I mainly watch Boomerang. I don't watch a ton of Cartoon Network. I mainly just watch Boomerang, and they've been playing the same like 5-6 Boomerang bumpers, ads. For, like I said, the past 5 or 6 years, they have not added a single new bumper, anything, in years. And it's like, okay, so they're just basically just going through, like, the rotation. They're not adding anything new, they're not rearranging anything, at least not that I've noticed. They're basically just putting stuff out and on the same loop, on the same cycle. And then Cartoon Network, I just noticed this earlier today, that they've stopped their Toonami Rewind block on Friday nights. And I kind of assumed something was going on with that because I've been getting into, because it's a shame, because I've been getting into Dragon Ball Z recently again. I've been watching all the episodes on Toonami Rewind, and this past week, the last episode they showed was the finale of season 2, when Goku first turns into a Super Saiyan. So that season finale. And then, yeah, I looked ahead to this week's Friday to see, because they went from, this is when I first noticed something was up. They went from showing, it was like an episode of Naruto, no, it was like 2 episodes of Sailor Moon.
Cash said it was his anyway.
Everything in here belongs to him.
Dang right.
I won't argue with that.
It was 2 episodes of Sailor Moon, an episode of Naruto, and then an episode of Dragon Ball Z Kai. That was like the block for Toonami Rewind. Excuse me. And then recently they went from 1 episode of Dragon Ball Z Kai to 2 episodes. And Naruto got, went to like 1 episode of Sailor Moon and 1 episode of Naruto, 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Kai. And then the past 2 weeks, it was 4 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Kai. So they got rid of Sailor Moon and Naruto entirely and just had a 2-hour block of Dragon Ball Z Kai. And I was like, okay, so what's going on there? And now it makes sense that it's like, oh, they were getting rid of Toonami Rewind, so they were just...
Heard those statues are pretty rare.
Well, they're easy to find. It's collecting them that's the problem.
Tell me about it. I was like, that's when I noticed something was up, when they got rid of Naruto and Sailor Moon and only had Dragon Ball Z Kai. I was like, okay, they're really expanding out Dragon Ball. And now, in hindsight, now it makes sense. They were trying to wrap up Dragon Ball before Toonami Rewind ended. Because I looked forward the next couple weeks, and there's nothing on Friday nights anymore, or Friday afternoons. They've gotten rid of all of the Toonami shows. So I don't know if that's part of this whole Cartoon Network thing ending. Because I think part of it's also, again, earlier today I found out that you can actually watch Dragon Ball Z Kai and all the Dragon Ball shows on Disney Plus, because it's a part of Hulu, I believe. So if you have Disney Plus and you have like the bundle with Hulu, or you just have Hulu, you can watch all of the Dragon Ball series. So I think that could also be a part of it, that they had to take down, because I believe Naruto and Sailor Moon are on Netflix, or at least Naruto is, last time I looked. So that could also be another thing where Cartoon Network stopped airing those shows because now they're on other streaming services. And if it's true that Warner Brothers is wanting to move all of the Cartoon Network shows, all the shows on Boomerang to HBO Max, yeah, they're going to have to basically... they can't carry over the shows that are going to be on other streaming services. Uh-oh. Ryder's gone.
A big piece of the puzzle just fell into place. Lady of Gotham. That's where it's going down. I couldn't wait for you, Batman. Sorry. This one's too important to miss.
Lamb to the slaughter. Well, Jack, what have you gotten yourself into this time? Checkpoint commanders? Anyone in here? No? Okay. Man, the militia guys are...
He was weak. He failed. We won't.
Penguin Gang. How you doing?
You ain't gonna find the other weapons, Batman. No way. Penguin's too smart for you.
Oh, I can't scare him? What about this guy? Oh, I can't grab him anymore. Unless his cells are pretty empty, so really all militia guys. Riddler informant. APC lieutenants.
The night taught us everything we need to know, Batman. Your death is still in hand.
Bad choice of words for a guy who's got a broken hand. Right? That's a broken hand, or is that just a sleeve? Didn't I break your arm? I don't even remember anymore. I've crippled so many of you. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's all Warner Brothers stuff, all DC and Warner Brothers. Nothing? Okay. Can you spot a criminal? Be vigilant. It's the guy in shorts. I don't know.
Go give him hell, Batman.
No problem, Mrs. Secretary. Getting pictures.
Take it before he gets out. Damn it. Make sure you get the wheel on the screen. Okay, perfect. Now say, I'm Batman. Go on, say it. Oh crap, he's here. Sorry, Batman. We didn't touch anything.
Make sure you get the wheel. Say I'm Batman. That's funny. I should have used the remote control to turn it on and scare the crap out of him. I believe there's a Gordon riddle in here. Something to do with Gordon. I don't know, we'll find it. We'll find it when we actually focus on getting the riddles and the trophies. But until then, I think that covers everything I want to talk about. Like I said, there was a lot of stuff to talk about. The 2 Batman movies getting delayed. Jason Momoa getting cast as Lobo. Our first look at the DCU Batman. And then, the Cartoon Network possibly going away, which kind of sad. Like I said, I don't really watch Cartoon Network that much, but I mean, I grew up on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network and Boomerang. I didn't watch, Nickelodeon. I didn't watch Disney shows. It was Cartoon Network and Boomerang that I got raised on. So it'd be unfortunate to see those things go away, and, even if the shows, go somewhere else, it's not the same as just having them on TV. But as, we go into this, streaming age, I think that's going to become a lot more common where live TV is just going to become obsolete. Everything's just going to be, especially with, shows that aren't having new episodes being put out anymore. And, most of the shows on Cartoon Network don't have new episodes coming out. They've ended. Stuff like Regular Show, Adventure Time, pretty sure Amazing World of Gumball ended. All those shows, they haven't had new episodes in years. And then, of course, Boomerang. Those shows ended decades ago. So, yeah, it's kind of gotten to the point where if a show doesn't have new episodes continuously coming out, it doesn't really make sense for them to not just be put on streaming where you can watch any episode in the series at any time. The whole idea of waiting for new episodes to come out has kind of gone away. Even new shows, shows that are still ongoing and have stuff, still coming out, even those are going to streaming. So again, it's that whole thing of live broadcasting or having to record stuff. If you can't watch it live, it's just kind of becoming more and more obsolete. Which, convenience-wise is cool, because you don't have to, stay up late or get up early to catch a show, or make sure to record it in advance if you can't, watch it live. There is something about live TV going away that, I don't know, it's just weird. There's something about just watching a show live. Just seeing what's on. Scrolling through channels and seeing what's on. Because I feel like one of the big things with streaming, it's a running joke with Netflix where you spend like 1 hour watching something or 2 hours watching something and 5 hours looking for something. So it's like you watch a 2 hour movie, but then you spent 5 hours just looking for it, or 5 hours just spending what to watch. With live TV, you're just kind of scrolling through and you see something that's like, oh, I haven't seen that in a while, I want to watch that, or oh, I like this show, let's watch this. It kind of just having live TV kind of makes that decision for you. So in another way, it's kind of more convenient that way, because you almost get that, with streaming, you almost get that like paralysis from like overstimulus. There's so many options that you can't make any. There's so many things to choose that you can't make a choice. And live TV kind of helps with that, just by kind of giving you a set limit of like, this is what your options are. This is what you got. And I don't know, I think there's just something about that streaming just doesn't, it intentionally gets rid of, for good and for bad. It gets rid of that experience. But I don't know, that's just me. I'm rambling. But yeah, only got a couple more episodes of the series left. Like I said, I kind of got ahead of myself. I thought the big final cutscene where Batman reveals his identity was a part of that rooftop scene. But nope, that's going to be in the future. So probably got a couple more weeks of this show, or not show, of this series. And now that this is all we're doing, this is it. So all the conversation points are going to have to be put into these. So that'll be fun. Even more rambling. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm making videos at the time. Stay tuned for next week where we continue our Batman Arkham Knight walkthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed. DC Guy01 and Batman signing out. Bye guys.